Chosen ones, this sibling regrets what they did to you, but it is too late now. Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal carries a weight that can shift your heart, your peace, and your future if you truly receive it. I am telling you plainly, the one who wounded you, the one who stood beside you yet chose betrayal, now feels the sting of their own actions, but the door they closed cannot be opened the same way again. This is not a warning meant to frighten you, it is a truth meant to free you, because I have already moved on your behalf while you were still hurting. Do not scroll past this moment, because there is something deeply personal unfolding for you right now, and missing it may delay a blessing I am placing directly into your path. Type Amen to affirm. I see everything that happened between you and this sibling, every harsh word, every moment of silence that spoke louder than speech, and every tear you hid when no one else was watching. I know how confusing it felt, because you expected loyalty and received distance. You expected love and felt rejection instead. What they did was not small, and I do not treat it lightly, but I want you to understand something clearly. Their regret is real, yet it does not change the timing of what has already been set in motion. There are moments in life where consequences arrive not as punishment, but as a reflection of choices that were made without wisdom. Give this video a like if you believe I am speaking directly into your situation right now, and you are ready to receive what I am about to release into your life. You have been carrying a quiet question inside your heart, wondering if things will ever go back to how they used to be. I need you to hear me with clarity. Not everything that breaks is meant to be restored in the same form. Some things are allowed to fall apart because I am building something stronger, something healthier, something that does not wound you in the same way again. This sibling now looks back with a heavy heart, wishing they had chosen differently, wishing they had protected the bond instead of damaging it. But there is a line that has already been crossed, and time has already moved forward under my guidance. You were not abandoned, you were repositioned. You were not rejected, you were redirected. I have been shielding you from a cycle that would have kept hurting you again and again if it continued without change. There is a quiet shift happening even now, one that you may not fully see yet, but you can begin to feel it in the way your spirit is becoming lighter. The pain that once felt sharp is slowly turning into clarity, and the confusion is being replaced with understanding. I am teaching you how to release without bitterness, how to move forward without carrying the weight of what they did to you. This is not about forgetting, it is about freeing your heart from being tied to what no longer serves your peace. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. They are thinking about you more than you realize. Regret has a way of opening the eyes that pride once kept closed. They replay moments in their mind, recognizing the value of what they had with you, understanding too late how deeply their actions affected you. But I need you to understand something that will protect your heart. Their regret does not require you to return to what hurt you. You are not responsible for healing what someone else chose to break. You are not required to reopen a door that I have already closed for your protection. There is a difference between forgiveness and returning, and I am guiding you to understand that difference with wisdom. Forgiveness will free your spirit, but returning without change would bind you again. I have seen your patience, your willingness to hold on, your effort to keep the connection alive, even when it felt one-sided. That did not go unnoticed. I honor your heart for that, but I also know when enough is enough. I know when your kindness begins to cost you your peace, and I step in at that moment, even if it feels painful at first. There is something better ahead of you, something that aligns with the way you love, the way you care, the way you show up for others. I am not taking something from you without preparing something greater in its place. This is how I work. I remove what is no longer aligned so that what is meant for you can enter without obstruction. You may feel a mix of emotions when you think about them: sadness, disappointment, maybe even a small part of you still hoping things could change. That is human, and I do not condemn you for feeling that way, but I am calling you higher now. I am calling you to trust me more than your memories, more than your emotions, more than your longing for what once was. This moment is not about loss, it is about alignment. It is about stepping into a version of your life where you are not constantly hurt by the same patterns. It is about choosing peace over familiarity, growth over attachment, and truth over illusion. What they did has already shaped the path ahead, and while they may regret it now, the lesson has already been written. That lesson is not only for them, it is also for you. It is teaching you discernment, teaching you to recognize who truly values you and who only realizes your worth when it is too late. I am walking with you through this transition, even in the quiet moments when it feels like you are alone. You are not alone. Every step you take forward, even the small ones, are being guided by my hand. I am strengthening you in ways you do not yet fully see, preparing you for connections that will not break you the way this one did. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. Do not look back with regret, look forward with expectation. What is ahead of you carries peace, stability, and a deeper kind of love that does not come with the same pain. Trust that I know what I am doing in your life, even when it feels uncomfortable. The shift you are walking through right now is not accidental, and it is not something that came to harm you. It came to reveal truth, to separate what was real from what was only appearing to be real, and to bring you into a place where your heart is no longer constantly under strain. I know you tried to keep the bond alive, even when it felt like you were the only one holding it together. I saw your effort, your patience, and your willingness to forgive before they even asked for it. But there comes a moment when I step in and say enough, not to punish them, but to protect you. You were giving from a place of love, but they were receiving without understanding the value of what you were offering. That imbalance could not continue without slowly draining your spirit. So I allowed distance to grow, not as rejection, but as protection for your future. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You may not have realized it at the time, but every time you felt that heaviness after interacting with them, that was your spirit recognizing something your mind was trying to ignore. You kept hoping things would return to what they once were, but what once was had already changed, and I needed you to see that, even if it took time for the truth to fully settle in your heart. They are now in a place where they can see clearly what they could not see before. Regret has softened them in ways that your words never could. They are beginning to understand the depth of what they lost, not just your presence, but your loyalty, your care, and the quiet strength you brought into their life. Yet even with that realization, the timing has shifted. There is a reason I say it is too late in the way things used to be. The version of you that tolerated that pain is no longer the same. You have grown, even through the hurt, and you are not meant to step backward into a space that no longer matches who you are becoming. I am shaping you into someone who chooses peace without hesitation, someone who recognizes their worth without needing it to be proven by others. Give this video a like if you feel this truth deep in your heart and you are ready to walk forward without carrying what has already been released from your life. They may try to reach out. They may try to speak words that sound different from before. You may feel that pull in your heart, the familiar connection that once meant so much to you. But I need you to listen carefully to what I am placing inside your spirit, not just what you hear with your ears. Discernment is your protection now. It is what will keep you from stepping back into a situation that has already shown you its nature. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting what was revealed to you. It means releasing the weight of it while still honoring the lesson it carried. You are not being asked to harden your heart. I am not calling you to become distant or cold. I am calling you to become wise, to love with clarity, and to recognize when something is no longer aligned with the peace I have for you. There is strength in walking away without bitterness, and there is even greater strength in not returning to what once broke you. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is something else I want you to understand, and it is something that will bring you deep peace if you truly accept it. Not every relationship is meant to last in the same way forever, even when it begins with closeness and shared history. Some connections are meant to teach, to shape, and then to release you into something new. This sibling played a role in your journey. They were part of your growth, part of your learning, and even part of your strengthening. But their role does not define your future. Their actions do not have the power to limit what I am preparing for you ahead. You are stepping into a new season, one where your energy is not constantly spent trying to fix what you did not break. One where your heart is not left waiting for consistency that never comes. One where the people around you reflect the same care and respect that you naturally give. I know there were moments when you questioned yourself, wondering if you could have done more, if you could have said something differently, if you could have prevented the distance that grew between you. I need you to release that thought completely. You did what you could with the love you had, and that is enough. The outcome was not solely in your hands. Their choices played a role, and those choices led to where things are now. This is not something you failed, it is something that unfolded according to the truth that needed to be revealed. And now, you are being given something powerful, the ability to move forward without being tied to what has already passed. This is a gift, even if it does not feel like one yet. Freedom does not always arrive in a way that feels comfortable at first, but it always leads to peace when you allow it to guide you. I am not asking you to rush your healing. I am not asking you to pretend that it did not hurt. I am simply asking you to trust that I am turning this into something that will benefit you in ways you cannot yet fully see. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. There is a quiet strength rising within you. It is the kind of strength that does not need to prove itself, the kind that simply knows when to stay and when to walk away. This is what I am building in you now. This is what will carry you into relationships that do not confuse your worth or test your peace. They are learning their lesson in their own time. Regret is teaching them what they failed to recognize before. But their lesson does not require your return. Their growth does not depend on your presence. You can release them without guilt, knowing that I am working in their life just as I am working in yours. Focus on what is ahead of you. Focus on the doors that are opening, the opportunities that are aligning, and the peace that is slowly settling into your heart. This is not the end of something valuable. It is the beginning of something that will not cost you your inner peace. You are chosen, not because everything around you is perfect, but because I am guiding you through imperfection into something greater. You are protected, even when it feels like things are falling apart. And you are being prepared for a life that reflects the love you carry inside, not one that diminishes it. That knowing is not there to hurt you, it is there to guide you, to show you what you may have overlooked when your emotions were louder than your discernment. I am drawing you closer to truth now, not the truth that wounds, but the truth that heals and strengthens you from within. Type 555 to affirm. You are beginning to see things differently, and that shift is not random. Where you once made excuses for their behavior, you now recognize patterns. Where you once waited for change, you now understand that real change is shown through consistent action, not empty words. This awareness is not meant to make you bitter, it is meant to make you free. They are sitting with the weight of what they did, and that weight is heavier than anything you ever tried to express to them. Sometimes, people only understand the value of something once it is no longer within their reach. That is where they are now, facing a truth that cannot be undone by regret alone. But you are no longer in that same place. Give this video a like if you feel a shift happening in your spirit, and you are ready to fully step into the peace that is waiting for you. You are moving into a space where your peace is no longer negotiable. This is not something that will be easily shaken again, because it has been built through experience, through disappointment, and through learning what you will and will not accept. I am strengthening your boundaries, not to isolate you, but to protect the life I am preparing for you. There is something important you must hold on to now. Just because someone feels sorry does not mean they are ready to do better. Regret can open the eyes, but transformation requires commitment, humility, and time. And you are not called to wait in uncertainty while someone else decides whether or not they will change. Type 1010 if you trust God. You deserve consistency. You deserve honesty. You deserve a connection that does not leave you questioning your worth or your place in someone's life. These are not things you have to chase or beg for. They are things that will naturally exist in the relationships I am aligning for you. The connection you had with them carried meaning, and I do not dismiss that. But meaning alone is not enough to sustain something that lacks respect and understanding. I am teaching you that love must be supported by action, and connection must be supported by care. Without that, even the closest bond can begin to break. You may still feel moments of softness toward them, and that is okay. Your heart is not meant to become hard. Your ability to feel deeply is part of your strength, not your weakness. But I am guiding you to pair that softness with wisdom, so that you no longer give your heart to situations that cannot hold it properly. There is a future ahead of you that is not filled with repeated hurt. It is not filled with confusion or emotional distance. It is filled with clarity, peace, and a sense of security that does not leave you anxious. That future is not far away. It is being built right now through every choice you make to honor your own worth. You are not losing something that was meant for you. What is truly meant for you does not require you to constantly question its place in your life. It does not leave you feeling uncertain or undervalued. What is meant for you brings peace, even in moments of challenge. This is why I am asking you to release fully, not partially, not with one foot still holding on to what was, but completely. Because holding on to something that has already been released will only delay what is trying to come into your life now. They will remember you. They will remember how you showed up, how you cared, and how you remained even when it was difficult. That memory will stay with them, and it will shape how they move forward in their own life. But your path is separate now. You are not walking away empty. You are walking away wiser, stronger, and more aligned with what you truly deserve. Every lesson you have learned is becoming a foundation for the life you are stepping into. I am opening doors that do not require you to shrink yourself. I am bringing connections that do not ask you to carry all the weight. I am placing people in your life who will meet you with the same energy, the same care, and the same sincerity that you naturally give. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind, but this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Trust this unfolding. Trust that even the pain had a purpose. It shaped you in ways that will serve you, not harm you. It taught you to listen more closely to your inner voice, the one that I placed within you to guide you when things do not feel right. You are not the same person you were before this happened. You have grown, even if it was through discomfort, and that growth is preparing you for something that will not repeat the same patterns. There is peace waiting for you, not somewhere far away, but right where you are choosing to stand now. It begins with your decision to let go, to trust me fully, and to believe that what I have ahead of you is far greater than what you are leaving behind. But I am in this space with you, shaping it, guiding it, and filling it with a quiet peace that will grow stronger as you continue to trust me. You are not standing in emptiness, you are standing in preparation. Type 1212 to claim miracles. There were moments when you held on to hope longer than you should have, not because you were weak, but because your heart was sincere. You believed in the bond, you believed in the history, and you believed that things could be restored if enough love was given. But love alone cannot rebuild something when the other side is not willing to meet you with the same intention. I allowed you to see the truth, not all at once, but in pieces, because I knew your heart needed time to accept it. If everything had been revealed in one moment, it would have overwhelmed you. So I showed you gradually, through actions, through silence, through the way things began to feel different, even when nothing was openly said. That was me, guiding you gently toward understanding. Give this video a like if you feel me guiding you through this season and you are ready to receive the peace I am placing in your life. Now you are standing in a clearer place. The confusion that once clouded your thoughts is beginning to lift, and in its place is a calm awareness. You are starting to see that what you lost was not as secure as it felt, and what you are gaining is far more stable than you can imagine right now. They are still processing their regret, and that process is not easy for them. It is not something that will pass quickly, because the realization of what they lost carries weight. But their journey is theirs, and yours is yours. You are not meant to pause your growth while they come to terms with their actions. Type Amen to affirm. There is a new strength forming inside you, one that does not rely on external validation. You are learning to stand firm in who you are, without needing someone else to confirm your worth. This is one of the greatest transformations you will experience, because it changes how you move through every relationship from this point forward. You will no longer accept inconsistency as normal. You will no longer ignore the signs that once confused you. You will recognize when something is not aligned, and you will have the courage to step back without losing yourself in the process. This is what growth looks like, and it is what I have been building in you all along. There is also something I want you to release completely. Let go of the idea that things could have been different if only you had done more. That thought will only keep you tied to something that has already been resolved in my plan. You did your part. You gave what you could. The outcome was shaped by both sides, not just you. You are not defined by how someone else treated you. You are defined by how you continue to rise, how you continue to love without losing yourself, and how you continue to trust me even when things do not unfold the way you expected. I am bringing you into a season where your peace will feel natural, not something you have to fight for. You will wake up without the weight of unresolved tension. You will move through your days without constantly questioning what someone else is thinking or feeling. There will be a steadiness in your life that you have not experienced before. The connections I am preparing for you will not feel like a struggle to maintain. They will not leave you feeling drained or uncertain. They will feel balanced, mutual, and genuine. This is what you deserve, and this is what I am aligning for you. Do not let the past pull you back into old emotions. When memories come, let them pass without attaching yourself to them. Acknowledge what was, learn from it, and then return your focus to what is being built in your present. You are moving forward, even on days when it feels slow. Growth does not always feel dramatic, but it is always happening when you choose to trust me and honor the path I am placing before you. There is peace in letting go, even if it does not feel immediate. There is freedom in releasing what you cannot change, and there is strength in choosing not to return to something that no longer aligns with your well-being. I am walking ahead of you, preparing the way. Every step you take is being guided, even when you cannot see the full picture. You are not alone in this process, and you are not forgotten. Hold on to this truth. What is meant for you will come with clarity, not confusion. It will come with consistency, not uncertainty. It will come with peace, not pain. You are being led into something better, something that will not repeat the same hurt. Trust that what I am doing in your life is working for your good, even when it feels like a difficult transition. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You are beginning to understand something deeper now, something that could not be seen when your heart was still entangled in what once was. The distance that formed between you and this sibling was not only about what they did, it was also about what I was doing within you. I was reshaping your boundaries, strengthening your identity, and teaching you how to stand in your worth without needing it to be acknowledged by those who failed to see it before. This is the kind of growth that changes your entire life, not just one relationship. Type 1111 if you believe. There is a quiet realization settling into your spirit, and it is this: you cannot keep pouring into someone who refuses to recognize the value of what you are giving. You tried, you remained patient, and you gave more chances than most would have. But there comes a point where continuing to give becomes a form of self-neglect, and I will never allow you to remain in a place where your own peace is constantly sacrificed. They are still feeling the weight of what they did, and that weight is not something they can easily escape. Regret has a way of staying present, reminding them of the choices they made and the impact those choices had. But their regret does not require your return, and it does not undo the shift that has already taken place. Give this video a like if you feel your heart becoming stronger and you are ready to fully step into the peace I am creating for you. You are not the same person who once tolerated what hurt you. You have changed, not in a way that hardens your heart, but in a way that protects it. You are learning that love should not come with constant confusion, and connection should not leave you feeling uncertain about where you stand. This is where your power begins to rise. Not a loud or forceful power, but a steady and grounded strength that knows when to stay and when to walk away. You are no longer driven by the fear of losing someone. Instead, you are guided by the understanding that losing yourself is far more costly. Type 222 to receive blessings. I want you to see something clearly. What you experienced was not just about them, it was also a lesson that prepared you for what is ahead. It taught you how to recognize inconsistency, how to listen to your inner voice, and how to trust the feeling that something is not right, even when there are no clear words to explain it. These lessons are not meant to stay in the past. They are meant to guide you forward, to ensure that you do not repeat the same patterns, and to help you step into connections that are built on mutual respect and understanding. There is a new kind of clarity in your life now. It may feel quiet, but it is powerful. It allows you to see situations for what they are, not for what you hope they will become. This clarity is a gift, and it will continue to guide you if you choose to trust it. You may still have moments where memories surface, where you think about how things used to be, or where you feel a brief sense of longing. That is natural, and it does not mean you are moving backward. It simply means you are human. But do not let those moments pull you back into a place that no longer serves you. Instead, let those memories remind you of how far you have come. Let them show you the growth that has taken place within you. Let them strengthen your decision to move forward rather than hold you in what has already passed. There is something new being prepared for you, something that will not require you to question your place in someone's life. It will not require you to prove your worth or to constantly adjust yourself to fit into someone else's expectations. It will meet you where you are, and it will honor who you are. This is what I have been guiding you toward all along. Every moment of confusion, every feeling of discomfort, and every realization that something was not right has been leading you here, to a place where you can finally stand in your truth without hesitation. You are not missing out by letting this go. You are making space for something better. You are opening the door for connections that align with your values, your heart, and your growth. I know it was not easy. I know there were times when you wished things would change, when you hoped for a different outcome, and when you held on longer than you should have. But even in those moments, I was with you, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for this very point in your life. Now you are standing at the edge of something new. It may feel uncertain, but it is filled with possibility. It is filled with peace, stability, and a sense of belonging that does not come with constant doubt. Trust this moment. Trust the distance that has formed. Trust the clarity that is growing within you, because all of it is leading you into a life that reflects the love, respect, and care that you have always given to others. You are not being left behind. You are being moved forward. And what lies ahead of you will not carry the same pain, because it is being built on a foundation that is stronger, clearer, and aligned with who you are becoming. Keep walking in this direction. Keep choosing your peace. Keep trusting that I am leading you exactly where you need to be. You are standing in a place now where your heart is learning how to rest again, not in someone else's promises, but in the peace I am placing inside you. This rest may feel unfamiliar at first, because you became used to carrying emotional weight that was never yours to hold. But I am lifting that weight from you, little by little, replacing it with a calm assurance that you are safe, guided, and protected in ways you cannot always see. You are not drifting without direction. You are being carefully led into a life that honors your spirit. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money-attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. There is something powerful happening within you, and it is the quiet rebuilding of your confidence. Not the kind that depends on others, but the kind that comes from knowing who you are in me. You are no longer seeking approval from those who could not see your value clearly. You are beginning to recognize that your worth has always been constant, even when others failed to treat it that way. This sibling now carries a realization that cannot be ignored. They see what they did, they feel the absence of your presence, and they understand what they took for granted. But I want you to understand something that will keep your heart steady. Their realization is not your responsibility to respond to. Their regret is not a signal for you to return. Give this video a like if you feel peace replacing confusion in your life and you are ready to fully embrace what is ahead of you. You are not being asked to close your heart forever. I am not calling you to reject people or to live in fear of being hurt again. I am teaching you how to love without losing yourself, how to give without being depleted, and how to recognize when something is not aligned with the peace I have placed inside you. This is a new way of living for you.